we are going to the big man, Robert Bowen, ex-Capel Vale and Horton's chief winemaker. This is from Pemberton. So a lot of people know Margaret River, and Pemberton, I think, is one of the most up-and-coming areas for Pinot Noir in this country. Not being biased, but I think it is. One thing I love about Robert is he is a legend. He is all about terroir. He's all about allowing the wine to do its thing. He doesn't like to interfere too much, so very much minimum intervention. Thinks oak is overrated. He thinks that oak should be there to house the wine, not overpower the wine or cloak. He doesn't like to cloak the wine with oak, yeah? So let's have a look. So Pemberton, this is a 2015 vintage. This is the oldest one that we're looking at. I'm not sure if you can see the difference in the color, but this one, hopefully, if you can get a shot of that, it's a lot more, it's going more to that red now, yeah? It's going more to red compared to, I feel like I should just show this just for context. Excuse the glass. This is a good example. Can you see that? See how this is like more ruby and this is more deep red? That's age, yeah? 2018, 2015. Just show what age can do to a wine. Hopefully that's understood. And look, let's face it, I only did that so I can drink it later. Okay, so again, Pemberton. So people think Margaret River, you think Perth, right? It's not. It's 3 hours south of Perth. WA is a massive place. It is cool climate down there. It is cold down there. I mean, and you've got a large body of water right there as well. Margaret River, Pemberton. So Pemberton's even further south. So when you're talking about Denmark, I mean, the Great Southern, that's what they call it, right? The Great Southern. So it's exquisite, yeah? This is like one of these really exquisite Pinots. I mean, I haven't tried it in a year. Ooh, good, that reduction's gone. So when I first tried this wine, when it was first bottled, it was very reductive. What's that mean? I could sort of smell sulfur, which is interesting because he doesn't add a lot of sulfur, but it's gone. It's completely gone, which is awesome. But it's very exotic. Lots of sweet spices, wild herbs. I'm getting the cherry, but it's much more confected now. It's getting into those confectionery characters. Yeah, raspberries and cream. Raspberries and cream. That's what it smells like with this side of herb. We should be more specific with the herb. It's like, I'm sure if I thought about it, I'd know what the herb is. But yeah, it's quite herbaceous. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this to be a lot more fleshy, but it's actually still very tight and it's firm in the tannin. So even though Rob doesn't like oak to overpower wine, he uses it as a way to age a wine. I mean, if you can get the balance right, you can age this wine and the oak holds it together. What's the alcohol content? Yeah, so it's only 13% alcohol. So you've got this beautiful acidity, this acid line, and this oak that just kind of finishes it all off. It is perfect. And when you're talking about how to age, wow. And the finish is really long. So if we were going to get really, somm on this, if we're going to go into like, wine spirits education marking, this would be excellent tannin, excellent acid, very good oak, and excellent finish. So this is what I would call an exceptional example of Pinot Noir. It's got all the right fruit. It's got all the right balance of oak and everything. It's holding together absolutely perfectly. I honestly thought that we were getting to a point with this wine that in my own head, I hadn't tried it yet, but in my head I was thinking, 2015, it's time to drink it now, but gosh, I'd give this another couple of years. Like another 5 at least. Because the oak, it's beautiful. Guys, that's stunning. Sorry. That is really beautiful wine. So exceptional. I'm so glad we finished on that today. I did worry because, as I've said in the past, when I've tried it, I've been a little bit but that's great. And it's also a lot more full-bodied, so you can definitely, you can definitely have this with a bigger, meatier dish, like a, pork belly or something like that, veal, like something bigger. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. So that's from Robert Bowen. Highly recommend it. Not much stock of that one left either. I think it sits around $50 a bottle. Yeah, around $50 a bottle. But yeah, I'd hope that at $50 a bottle, which is still cheap for a Pinot, mind you, that is a good wine, and it is fantastic. Overwhelmingly good.